You did that, but you didn't have to. You didn't have to give me nothing from Louis, but I appreciate you. I wonder what this is. This box biggest ever too. Lord. Let me see.
Okay, you guys, before we spill this tea, I gotta take a sec to say thank you to every single one of y'all. I want y'all to know how much I truly appreciate the support, the comments, the conversations, literally everything. It means more than you even realize. And I'm praying 2026 brings peace, protection, growth, and favor to you and your families. Thank you for riding with me, for supporting this channel, and happy early new year to all of you. Now, let's get into the tea. Okay, so Clarissa Shields is finally clapping back at the rumors that Papoose skipped Christmas with her because he was spending it with Remy, his wife, and their daughter. The day after Christmas, the rumor mill went wild, saying Clarissa spent the holiday alone again while Papoose was with his family. And y'all already know she caught a lot of backlash because people aren't really feeling Clarissa being with Papoose in the first place. The whole situation is messy. This man is still married to Remy Ma. Even though both claim they want a divorce, they're still legally married, pointing fingers at each other for why it hasn't happened yet. And let's not forget, these two have over a decade of history together. So someone asked Clarissa, how do you feel about Papoose spending Christmas with his wife and daughter? And she fired back saying, Papoose spent Christmas with his mother and family, not his ex-wife. You are misinformed for sure. The person replied, oh, okay, that's not his ex-wife though. You are misinformed for sure. But she's definitely misinformed. No, Remy is not the ex-wife. They are still married. And here's where it gets confusing. If Papoose really spent Christmas with his mom and family, then why wasn't Clarissa there? Y'all already know, if she had actually spent Christmas with him, she would have been the first to shout, that's a lie, we were together. So if he was really with his family, then why wasn't she there? Now, the mom actually likes Clarissa. She's eaten at her house before and even cooked him a full-course meal. So there's no beef, no drama, which makes it even stranger. If that's true, why wasn't Clarissa there? I don't know if she's just trying to save face, but the math ain't adding up. To make it up to her, he did buy her some Louis Vuitton, though. Y'all.
You did that, but you didn't have to. You didn't have to give me nothing from Louis, but I appreciate you. I wonder what this is. This box biggest ever too. Lord. Let me see. Lord have mercy. Don't tell me you don't got a big, gigantic purse. Like a book bag or something. Mind you, I don't have no Louis. What? This is nice.
Bricks.
Whoa.
I like bricks. Okay.
Wow.
Just
The gym bag?
well, it's a duffel. So when you travel,
Dad, I take this motherfucker to the gym. I'm putting gym clothes in here. I'm about to go to the gym, Lou bag. Yo, she rich for real. Yeah, I come to the gym, Lou bag. Pat about to for Christmas. That's thank you, baby. That's so cute. Thank you. And then it's one more. This is a nice bag, yo. You did not have to do that.
I love it.
Let's see.
This is
Lord.
Other way, other way, other way.
Oh. What? Nah, bro. You ain't have to do that, bro. Wow. What?
And it matches the whole thing.
Oh, me.
Oh, I can't wait to roll my bag to the airport on a. What?
To get customized.
Ain't we going to Miami? And I'm about to roll to Miami, boy. So y'all knew my man had to come through for the baddest for his queen. He came, Louis Vuitton travel
It's him right
bag
there.
with the travel
And
with
it's
the. Merry Christmas to them guavs. Also, too, hold on.
So it was a lot.
So there was a lot of chatter that Clarissa might have actually bought herself those gifts and just tried to make it look like Papoose got them for her. The reason people are speculating is that she recorded herself shopping in the Louis Vuitton store just a day or two before he supposedly gifted her anything. People started connecting the dots and were like, "Girl, we literally just saw you in Louis Vuitton. We know those gifts are yours." Now, being the nosy one I am, I went ahead and looked up the items on the receipts she posted on her page. And honestly, neither of the gifts Papoose allegedly gave her showed up on those receipts. So, with that said, it really does look like he actually bought her those gifts, unless, of course, she bought them and just didn't post the receipts. But from all appearances, it seems like Papoose was genuinely trying to make it right with her. Now, I want to know what you guys think about all this. And how do you feel about Clarissa saying Papoose spent Christmas with his family and not with Remy Ma? Are you buying that story? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear everything. But that's all I've got for you today, and I'll catch you guys later.
Point, Clarissa wants Papoose more than she wants her career. I did this video that said that Papoose is going to have to raise Clarissa Shields. And not even a week later, she's rolling around in Louis Vuitton, spreading money in a bizarre fashion. One video, he was with her. The next video, she's by herself. Then she goes home pretty much saying, "My man, my man, my man." This is the beginning of a woman who's very severely insecure. And it's sad to watch because this is Clarissa Shields. But in that video, I talked about men, specifically men from certain states, like now in this particular case, New York, but I'm sure it's all 50. They don't like this kind of stuff. So not knowing what to say, not knowing how to carry yourself, not knowing how to act. And because we know Clarissa wants Papoose more than she probably wants her career at this point, this is going to cause her a lot of problems. I predict, though, that if she continues to act like this, I don't see them making it. Like, it's too much public embarrassment. Too many pieces that are going out on her. Folks are talking about, people are jealous. No, babies, nobody's jealous of Clarissa Shields. The women who are speaking up on it, the majority of ones, I'm not talking about the ones that are in the comments, the majority of people want her just to recognize who she is, go out there, whip some ass, get your belts, and then move on. But that's not what she appears to be doing. Like, she'll slide it in every now and again, but all of her conversation now is tailored around Papoose, and Papoose don't like that shit. Men don't really be feeling that. I don't know why women think that you keep yelling, "My man, my man, my man," is going to excite a nigga. It just doesn't, and it speaks more about where she is mentally than anything else. I'm telling you, he's 5 seconds from telling her, "Keep my wife's name out your goddamn mouth." And if he does that, that'll be sad.
Y'all, Clarissa Shields is overly hated, and we got to talk about it. The level of scrutiny that she deals with online, she had to deal with that before she had the fame and money to cope with that. If you didn't know, she had a really, really rough upbringing, and she's always needed to defend herself. So it would make sense for her to always need to be preemptively defensive, And you got to think about it. Every time she comes online, people are always coming at her, whether it's about her not being one of the greatest women fighters in history, and she is, or if they just do something simple like attack how she looks. And they do that a lot, and that's crazy because she's beautiful, and I don't understand. Or they might talk about how she talks. And you gotta understand, she's had a career being hit in the head, bro. All of them, they just kind of talk like that. That's how they are. And I want to bring up Papoose real quick because the nigga's at least 15 years older than her. So she wasn't rich growing up, but she did eventually become her family's breadwinner. So she's kind of used to having leeches. And I don't want to call her family leeches, but she's talked about certain people in her family using her before. She said that. Papoose being around her and not really doing much, it's just something she's been accustomed to. So she's not even thinking about some shit like that.
Clarissa Shields, the more you try to push Remy Ma out the equation, the more she stands out in your equation, okay? Because you could control what you respond to, and she can't control it, y'all. Like, a lot of people in the comment section of that recent post about where Papoose was for the holidays, well, I guess that triggered her because she felt the need to defend her man, and also in that same sentence say, that's his ex-wife. Well, y'all, let me know in the comment section, has Remy Ma and Papoose finally got a divorce? Has that been finalized? Because the last time I checked, I don't recall that ever being handled. Ever. Like, I think they're still legally married. So unlike Yandy and Mendeezy's, yeah, them two were really locked down for real, for real.